Hey, welcome to the channel. We're a family of 4 from Perth and we've sold up for the trip of a lifetime around Australia. They actually have a saying here is, where the f is Neville?
The beauty about this camp is that you get to stay at the pub, so you can go have a cheeky beer and you don't have to walk far.
Definitely one of the best caves I've ever been in, to be honest, because it's unexpected. Guys, we've made it to Parks, super exciting. It was actually transmitting signals to 600 million people.
The President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you, over. That would be an honor.
We'll show you around over the next couple of days. Get to get this bad boy out.
This is our TV behind us.
We've dug a little deeper into the history of Elvis and Parks.
Yes.
It's quite fascinating. Indicators going on. There you go.
Yeah, it's going like
a Christmas tree.
crazy.
We didn't know this is a dirt road, but sorry guys,
Oh my God.
bit bumpy.
For the win. You can do this. You got this.
Hey! Winner! Thanks to the support of our partners, 4x4 Extras Wangara, JB Caravans, TC Boxes, and Petters Suspension and Brakes.
So we have a little gremlin that's quite annoying pop up after the 4-wheel drive trip. We find that this tends to happen after doing a lot of off-road where it's a lot of dust and dirt that gets on the electrics. But yeah, the indicator is going a bit crazy at the minute. There you go.
Yeah, it's going like
a Christmas tree.
crazy.
Yeah. I think it's just dirt and grit and stuff that's probably got in, so I probably need to give the car a good clean. The joy is I'm going to spray some electrical cleaner through the caravan connections now, and hopefully that sorts it for us.
So the water filling stations, Mark, do you want to tell them how many there is?
There's 4, so we got plenty of choice, which is great. Right, this stuff is good to keep in your toolkit or something similar. Electrical contact and parts cleaner. Generally this fixes our problems. So it'll be this one here. This is the main trailer connection. You can see there's a bit of dirt in there, so just give it a good spray. And we're also going to spray this one as well.
You gotta do your pants tighter. We just had a clothing malfunction, guys.
I know that. So unfortunately this water station is not going to work. We thought it was going to be brilliant, but the connections is obviously for trucks and heavy duty kind of stuff. Look, that's not going to work with our hose fitting. They're all huge. I don't have any adapters to suit, which is unfortunate. So we're going to have to find somewhere else. Okay, we'll see if our little trick with the cleaning has worked. Hey! This water station was a fail, so Kate's found another one and a dump point, so let's do this.
So I've been trying to track him down. He keeps moving. I've done 2 laps around the van.
Busy, doing jobs.
We've got something to settle here. You ready?
1, 2, 3.
Ah!
Oh, seriously.
Sucks to be Mark.
Yeah, it's going to be the worst one as well because we've been off grid for, you know, how
Probably
long?
off grid.
So for a
no
week.
toilets, nothing.
Oh well.
Oh, that's cool.
Behind us, we have a reform mine. This is an old gold mining area established shortly after the first payload of gold at Orphan in 1851. Part of the big gold rush here in New South Wales. There is the old mine shaft. We're going to stop and grab a coffee. Love pulling over and seeing this cool history. Coolest shop, guys, if you're looking for some hats, clothing, boots. Really, really cool. Could have spent some money in there. Loving driving through all these towns here in New South Wales. This is Cumnock, and they've got these sculptures everywhere. Just breaks up the drive, you know. We're going the scenic way, guys.
I know how much you love those gravel roads.
Love it. We didn't know this was a dirt road, but sorry guys,
Oh my God.
bit bumpy.
I haven't been drinking. That as I spun the camera around, Mark was trying to avoid a massive pothole.
The sign to Parks was straight, but it was telling us to go right. But usually we go with Google because normally it does find the quickest route or a more interesting route sometimes. So we've gone with it, but it's taken us down on the dirt. So
Sometimes though, it feels like it's sending us a bit on a wild goose chase, doesn't it?
definitely.
Lots of zigzaggy turns and anyway, yeah, we'll see. This is super windy.
Yeah, we feel like we're back on the bridle track all over again. We had a bit of a chuckle though. Kate and I were reading the instructions and it's like, just want a short turn off the highway. And we're like, there's no highway here. We've been driving on dirt roads for the last 50 kilometers or so. So I think we've gone the scenic route through the back streets.
The scenic,
back roads.
bumpy route.
More fun, I reckon.
Wow, check out this.
Pretty beautiful, hey? This is Burrill Banks in Alextown on the fringes here of Parks, which is the destination for the next couple of days. So this is a hip camp, but beautiful. We literally have this whole thing to ourselves. So the last camp we left outside of Bathurst was great. This one looks amazing as well. So
Just us in the trees. Fire pit.
pop-up fire pit and lots of wood lying around. We have the permission by the owners to trim that down and use it for our fire, the stuff that's on the ground. So beautiful. We'll show you around over the next couple of days. But yeah, it's all about setting up. Get to get this bad boy out.
Oh my god.
Kate gets anxiety.
When he pulls that face, he gets a bit excited by getting out the power tools.
Pretty good. My little baby DeWalt electric, beautiful. It's worked so well. You can probably see that thing behind us as well. So we've had to get some domestics sorted, get the washing on. So I think Kate might have mentioned that before, but
It's a bit of a hack that we do, isn't it?
bit of a hack, yeah. As soon as we are about to fill up the water tank, as long as there's enough in there, we run a couple of loads of washing, and then when we get to the next camp with a full tank,
Yep.
hanging up. So it works well.
It was like so overdue. Like our washing machine, that's also our clothes basket, isn't it, for dirty washing? It was full.
It was.
Yeah, so it's good to get it done.
So car set up, look at all these beautiful trees. A bit bright on this side, as you can see, with the sun.
Let's sort this firewood out.
Yeah, I gotta do some chopping.
Let's go. You're dropping logs, Mark.
Yeah. You just wait to say that, won't you?
God, that's a beast.
That's a good one.
Holy moly. Oh yeah, watch that. Safety first.
So guys, this is why it's a good idea to keep these fire bags. So if you're buying firewood from the servo or whatever, we always hold on to the bags because they come in so useful times like this where you can collect firewood and you can just bring it back up to your camp. That's actually gum, so I don't know if it's going to burn. It might burn a bit smoky, but we'll see how we go. But the good thing is it's hardwood, so it'll last a long time. No affiliation with the pop-up fire pit, but we really like it. Had this one for quite a number of years. It's probably due for replacement. It's got a small tear in the base, but this has been absolutely smashed. So they're very good and they're lightweight, basically like a pop-up chair. So the concertina, there you go, nice and easy. That pops down, you got 4 sides. And you got your base, it just slots straight in. Not 100% sure of the price, we've had it for a while, but pretty sure it was under $100. I think we got this from BCF. Might seem obvious, guys, but always keep a bucket of water nearby a campfire like this. So you want to be able to put it out at the end of the night. Also, if any embers were to come out and light any of the grass around the campfire, for example, you can put that out straight away. Probably pretty obvious to most of you, but I thought I'd mention that as well. Kate and I are just chilling by the fire. You can hear some kookaburras in the distance. What a beautiful sky tonight, though. Both catching up on a few things. I'm trying to finish off this weekend's video, going out in a couple of days. Kate's catching up on some admin as well. This is our TV behind us. Yeah. Beautiful fire. Look what Kate's cooked us for breakfast. Stoked. We might do a bit of sightseeing, but Kate and I had a bit of a late night last night. We were up with a fire and doing bits and pieces, so we're a little bit tired, but Kate's done a beautiful breakfast for us this morning.
Look! In the distance!
Oh, it's
What's
like
it called?
It's a willy willy. Telescope Road.
Here we go. We're almost there.
Wow guys, that thing is massive. Check this out.
Big dish. Keep check it out. Guys, we've made it to Parks, super exciting. Behind us is something that I've always wanted to see in person. This is the dish. We're in the town of Parks. This thing here played a pivotal role in the Apollo 11 mission and the first moon landing, and was actually transmitting signals to 600 million people.
The President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you. Over. That would be an honor.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world. And as you talk to us from the Sea of Tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility to Earth. For one priceless moment in the whole history of man, all the people on this earth are truly one. One in their pride in what you have done, and one in our prayers that you will return safely to Earth.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here representing not only the United States, but men of peace of all nations, and with interest and a curiosity and with a vision for the future.
This is quite historic, pretty awesome to be here in person. It's actually the biggest single dish in Australia and one of the biggest in the world. Construction was between 1954 to 1961. You can't go inside the dish. There is a 3D tour you can do inside the visitor centre. That gives you an overview of astrology, and it also gives you an inside tour of the dish. But you can certainly walk around the grounds here and take in all the sights. There's something very interesting here as well we're going to have a look at in a second. This is an old receiver cabin. This used to sit at the top of the dish up there. It housed sensitive radio receivers. Basically detects weak, naturally produced radio energy from space. It was removed in 1995, placed with a much larger white cabin. This is the picture of the old cabin receiver at the top, and this would have been construction of the new one in 1995. We have a plaque here commemorating the role of the dish in the first human to walk on the moon. Park's televised images were superior to other ground stations, and NASA used them for much of the broadcast. It would also be remiss not to reflect on the role that Honeysuckle Creek and Timberdilla played in the moon landing as well. So there was actually those three combined that provided different support.
And we're getting a picture on the TV.
Parks and Honeysuckle Creek are both radio transmitters, whereas Timberdilla is a deep space tracking station. How was that, guys?
Good.
Yeah, enjoy it?
Yeah.
We did a family video here. It's a 3D experience, and it goes through 3 different videos.
The last one was the best though. Like it had, I think it was like 3D modeled sort of like things on the screen.
Pretty cool.
It looks like 3D, like the planet's like in your face, like sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the last one was the best, in my opinion.
I don't know about you guys, but it made me feel very small looking at that.
Yeah, because there was, when we watched it, there was like a lot of Milky Ways.
There was, yeah. Yeah, the role here is much more beyond, sort of receiving, basic signals. It can, receive really complex wavelengths, which other forms of receivers can't. So, and it's still used and it's still active to this day. So pretty excited that we came down here, and great that the kids got to experience it. I think your granddad, Phil, would have loved it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, you might have to come.
would have been right down his alley. So Phil, add this one to the list, mate. Max is the chef tonight. What's on the menu, mate?
Paella, I think.
Paella, yep.
Yeah.
Shredded chicken, ready to go in as well. Boys' turn to do dinner, hey?
Yeah, Mum's sitting outside with the fire.
The final result, it's pretty good, pretty healthy. But,
The tomatoes turned out fine. The peas definitely cooked.
Chorizo.
And the chorizo is perfect. And then the chicken is also really good because it's not flat. It's actually mixed in as well. So it's not just in
Alright.
chunks.
Not much left.
There's got to be some sort of Elvis connection here.
Oh, there definitely is. We've seen a Memphis hotel, there's a statue of Elvis, there's a mural of Elvis in the town of Park. So not the reason we came to Parks, we really wanted to see the dish, but we're got our curiosity going, so we're gonna find out about Elvis and his connection, and yeah, we'll let you guys know. Behind me is a statue of Sir Henry Parkes, very famous figure here in Australia and New South Wales. Obviously the town is named after him. He was also the Prime Minister for Australia, serving 5 terms, and introduced a whole lot of reforms and bills which are still current today, so a very critical figure. Parkes is a pretty cool town actually. We're here on a Saturday, so there's pubs and bars open, beautiful weather as well, so people are enjoying themselves. We've dug a little deeper into the history of Elvis and Parkes.
Yes.
It's quite fascinating because he never visited the town. So
No, but he's everywhere.
he's everywhere.
All over the town.
Yeah, so it looks like a group of fans sort of initially set up like a kind of a fan group, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of grown exponentially from there, and he's now basically everywhere around town, which is amazing. There's an annual event called the Elvis Parkes Festival, which runs for I think up to 5 days. But it's a whole celebration of Elvis. They have impersonators, music, all sorts of stuff. So it sounds pretty fun actually. But
Yeah, it does.
apparently it's in January each year, so not the
Yep.
right time of year for us.
And a street parade as well, with
street-
floats and all sorts of stuff. Sounds pretty cool, guys.
It does. We would like to know from you, have you visited Parkes during the Elvis Festival? What was it like?
Yeah.
Should we come back in the future and check it out? Let us know in the comments.
Yep.
One more thing we want to check out today, there's a really cool old mine site.
Yes.
Big super
Gold
pit.
mine.
Gold mine super pit, yeah.
Yep.
It's about 50 minutes drive from here, so we're going to hop in the car, and that's going to be probably the last thing on the list for today.
Yep. So Peak Hill, guys.
Alright guys, we've moved on to the historic Peak Hill mine. The mine officially closed in 2002. Now it's a tourist attraction. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go for a walk. There's several trails you can do here. Probably take us an hour or so to do. So let's have a look around. An old relic beside us belongs to an ore skip that would have been pushed by men along a light rail system. Warm one here today, guys. Sort of low 30s. We're not used to this weather. It's been pretty cool the last week and a half in the Blue Mountains. So this is the proprietary open cut mined from April 1996 to June 2001. Just one of many examples where the bush is reclaiming the land here. Got trees growing in the bottom, water. Now, as I've worked in mining previously, I know that mining companies have a big responsibility to rehabilitate the land when they cease operations. It's quite a big financial investment that they have to do to make sure that the land is safe and can return. So it's good to see, obviously sort of 20 years, but starting to take shape. So from Puffed, it's a little bit steep going through sections here, but really cool. Okay, we're up to the next mine now. Okay, we're at the Great Eastern Open Mine now. And just look just down there, you know, you've got trees growing back in the pit. Some of you are probably wondering why they haven't filled in the hole, but as you can imagine, you know, so much minerals have been pulled out of that over many, many years. There's just no way you'd be able to fill it in. But obviously these surrounding areas get rehabilitated. How was that? Did you enjoy that?
Hot.
It was warm, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit hot. But no, really cool though.
Yeah.
Had a really good view of the mine.
We were glad to be back in the shade. But yeah, cool walk. You can go through sort of seeing all the old pits. Yeah, really interesting. And it's not too far from our camp actually. So about 15 minutes or so. You guys know we like a good palmy. So Kate has brought the pub palmy to the house. Or to our van.
Doesn't look the same.
To our van.
It's a bit overcooked because it went in the air fryer. It didn't go in an oven. So.
Looks great though.
Yeah.
What's that? Just chicken schnitzel with cheese and tomato paste?
Yeah. Actually, pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce?
Okay. Izzy insisted on pizza sauce, not tomato sauce.
It's because there's all the herbs in there.
Ah, okay. All right, well, I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Coming to you from the side of the van because the sun is so bright today. It's really warm.
Hot. Really hot.
It's quite warm here in Burrill Banks, but we've had a really enjoyable couple of days exploring parks and the surrounds, so we crammed in a bit. Brief overview of our stay here as we always do. Now, really impressed with the price, weren't we?
Yes, so $15 a night, guys. I think with hip camp fees, it was something like $18 a night inclusive, but no power, no water, but that's okay. We've absolutely loved it here, haven't we?
Been amazing, yeah.
Yep.
Obviously had a nice campfire going. For us, we had an intent to come here, which was I really wanted to see the dish and I wanted the family to experience that as well. And that was definitely a highlight. It was really, really awesome. So I highly recommend you get to experience that yourself. But we also wanted to check out the town of parks while we're here and found it really interesting. And then we got the mine walk in as well. So that was, it was really cool. So yeah, it's definitely a place you could at least allow yourself a couple of days, but longer if you just want to have somewhere to sort of park up and enjoy
and chill out.
And chill.
Yeah, and we really enjoyed sitting by the fire, didn't we, for
so
a few nights. It was lovely. I just want to quickly touch on the location here. We're only a short drive into the main town. I think it was like 12 minutes or something like that. So if you do come out for the Elvis Festival, if that's something that's down your alley, that is in January, but this is a great option for you. Just bear in mind that there is no power here. So if you do want to run aircon, that might be something just to bear in mind to bring a generator or something like that if you're allowed to. But certainly a really good spot and it's super quiet, apart from the kookaburra that's just started, but certainly a really good place to base yourself. So that's us. Let's go. Where's Kate sent you?
A little bit tight getting the van through there in a couple of bits.
Bit hairy.
So it's squeezy, but we got through. Quick stop for lunch.
Yep.
This is one of the cool things about owning a caravan. You can just pull up anywhere and make lunch in the comfort of air conditioning if you want to, so it's brilliant. We're going to do the Ark Cave Loop. This is en route to the town of Orange, basically heading towards our next camp. So we've stopped. It's only a 700 meter circuit, so it's pretty short. So yeah, we're going to check it out. It's free as well. Oh, what do you reckon, guys? Always love that about a cave. You can come in the middle of summer, walk in, and all of a sudden it gets so much cooler. Lead the way, mate. Oh, this is cool. We're in a chamber. Now this is a proper cave. You guys gonna come in? Here you go. We've got a stalactite here, and you can see it has been dripping. So eventually, this would turn into a stalagmite. So we have learned through our other cave visits, this is called a column. So it's where a stalactite has dripped eventually on the ground, and it has met in the middle, creating this column here. And they normally have these different sort of colors. So this one is like a creamy kind of, what's like a grey-white, which is normally how they are. Now we saw one in Victoria that was actually a brown colour, and that was caused by different iron. Quite unique to be able to go into a cave like this, which is sort of untouched, and it's, you know, doesn't have man-made paths and things like that. It's quite unique. Very few like this that are open that you can still go into. So yeah, really, really cool. It's a little bit tricky to get out of this particular section of the cave. It's a bit slippery, so just be wary of that. You can go back the same way in, but we've decided to check out the explore because it's quite a big area that you can have a look at. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely one of the best caves I've ever been in, to be honest, because it's unexpected.
It was actually probably better than one of my favourite caves because it doesn't have any ramps, stairs. It's just pure skill, practically.
You definitely need to bring a torch and some good walking shoes or boots to do it, but oh my word.
It's kind of secret, the actual end bit, because you walk in, you think that's it, and then you probably just walk away thinking that's it. You actually have a whole other section to explore, and you can see sparkles on the rocks as well. It's actually pretty beautiful.
So we're going to jump back in the car now. We've got about another hour to go to camp, but a nice way to break up the drive. What are you doing, mate? I gotta go there. What are you doing, mate? You're gonna have to reverse. As you can see, guys, this is not ideal with the van on the back, but
we're back in traffic up here.
Back.
And look at these branches like sticking out. Holy moly.
There is a turning circle at the bottom when you get down to the cave, but it's not huge. If there weren't cars there, you'd have no problems getting a van around, but there are actually cars parked the whole way around. Now, we've got a pretty good turning circle with our Gator X being an 18-foot van, so just be aware of that. Maybe best if you come down without a van.
And the rain falls and church bells sound. Not a soul I know.
So we're in autumn, but how beautiful is this place?
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
What are you doing, mate? We're looking for the pub.
We're in Neville, we're looking for the pub, so we're close.
Good thing I did in my life is circling down the drain. So take it away. Just like that, it's like I was never here. I watch in the mirror as my bones disappear.
So we've just arrived at today's camp. Do you know where we are, Mark?
No idea, it's a pub.
Yeah. So this is the Neville Hotel in Neville, New South Wales. The beauty about this camp is that you get to stay at the pub, so you can go have a cheeky beer and you don't have to walk far. So that's a major win for Mark. He's all over that, because normally you can only have one, you can't have two, and you can't have the type of beer that he normally likes. He has to drink the mid-strength. So massive win there. And I believe as well that each night you stay, you get credits in the pub to use. So I believe it's $50 a night. So we will confirm whether that's $50 per night in credits in the pub, but certainly tonight we get $50 to spend on dinner, drinks, whatever. So massive win. And it's beautiful, isn't it? Overlooking the lake here, really, really pretty.
Big long walk ahead, get our hiking shoes on for this.
You ready? Should we film the entire walk and you can speed it up? Show people how far we can go.
It's like an hour walk from the pub, am I right?
Such a long way, isn't it, mate?
So far.
Wow.
Oh, look, we're here already.
Oh, and we're here.
Come on, let's go inside.
How's this, eh? Pretty good.
Yep.
We've got our pints, Kate's got her wine, kids got a softie. We're sitting in a beautiful outdoor beer garden. So happy days, we can see our van over there in the distance. And we have confirmed as well that the $50 that we paid a night through Hip Camp goes towards food or beverage here. So a bit of a win-win really, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, who really wants to cook on a travel day?
Yes.
I don't.
No, definitely not. The rooster in the background.
We wouldn't be like in the middle of nowhere if it weren't for animals in the background.
No.
No pressure, Mark. Show off. Oh, that's so cute.
Good.
You can do this. You got this.
Hey! Winner! You ready for a long walk back to camp?
Yes, let's do it.
How's good feet? Shared a couple of pizzas and some chips, so yeah, a couple of pints, so yeah, that's our day done. Pack down is underway. I thought I'd let you into a little storage hack. that we use in our car. So check this out. So if you're traveling like us, you'll know storage is everything. This is how we store our hats in the car. So there you go. Storage nets on the roof. So we've got 3 at the moment. As you can see, it's just a mesh with Velcro. Super simple. Kate ordered these on Amazon. Originally they were for the kids' bed end areas, just to stick on the wall and give them a little bit more space. But we found that wasn't the best practical use. So we've actually moved them over into the car, and we store our hats for them. So they were about, I don't know, under 10 bucks I think, for each one. Super simple. I'll see if I can come across the link and I'll drop it in the description. And the good thing is there's no bolts, no screws, just sticks right on. Now, some of you might be wondering about rear visibility. Now, we've got the canopy on the back, so I can't actually see out that rear window. If you have a normal Ranger with a standard window at the back, I don't know if that's going to be that practical for you. It might impede your vision, but for us, it's fantastic. Velcro, straight on the headliner. I'll get back to my packing and soon to hit the road.
As you waste away all that you hold dear, and this feels like someone else's life that you were living in. This feels like someone else's body you were trapped within. So maybe you should do what makes you happy.
Really enjoyed the stay. It was something different, and they actually have a saying here is, "Where the f is Neville?" It's pretty funny. And we're like, what does that mean? They're like, well, there is no kind of direct route through this town. It's kind of, you have to deviate to come through it.
Yeah.
And that's certainly what we did. But, you know, so our advice to you is if you are considering an inland trip in New South Wales, give the town a drive through and come stay here at the hotel. It's a really good vibe, good food, good atmosphere. So
Support locals, and they have a free pool table as well, so we definitely made the most of that.
We did.
Played a few games of pool, and the kids did too.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely support local guys. You know, this is the heart and soul of their town. So
we're actually backtracking a little bit today, aren't we?
yes, we're going to a place called Oberon. So we are heading back to, you know, like the Katoomba, Lithgow areas, but we're still outside of those areas, but heading back through that direction to make our way back to Sydney, just for a super quick pit stop, just to pick up something that we've ordered that's arrived. And then we carry on up the coast, which we're looking forward to.
Forget all those lessons that you learned and just go dancing. Life is much too short for you to miss it as it's passing.
I can see your ass, Mark. No.
Definitely using that.
Oh my gosh, how am I? I've got sandals, I didn't think about that.
Come to this area and that was
Fine, I took my glasses out. Let's definitely go on the bloopers.
You need good boots and probably some sort of...
Get rid of that on the screen. Okay, not working.